Bullshit with you guys while we wait. So, how's everybody doing? Who's first time at the Raw Dog? As a raise of handsies. Who's first time? Queen Bee. Okay. Chunky Death. That's a fucking lie. KK. I don't know what the fuck. KK either just laughed or she snorted the most coke I've ever fucking heard somebody snort in the metaverse. Just like Jesus Christ, fucking A.
It's a spicy.
Jeez. Yeah, it's fucking spicy. Watch out! Hit. One of those lines will be fentanyl, and then you'll just see you fucking nod out.
One
in the
grain.
Metaverse.
That's all it takes.
We'll put up a special plaque like KK died here.
More what my hands are doing.
Just put it right in that seat.
Working with limited space.
Nice.
Do the old Michael Jackson's last trip.
This wasn't a good idea. Shit.
This was a great idea. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pick on you, KK. I'm sorry. Or the Coke. The Coke wasn't a good idea. Maybe that's what it was.
I didn't know it was the laugh. For me, I lost my drink.
I shouldn't have done so much. Well, twacked out of my face right now. Well,
Ooh,
lips
your
are getting
neck.
numb. I can't breathe. Oh, shit. Wow.
You're not supposed to drink Coke with your face box on, by the way.
Did anybody see the flyers I put out for the show tonight?
Yes.
I just want everybody to be aware that the Guardians are getting more aggressive. Make sure you put your controller on the floor or you'll lose your fucking feet. So that's a picture of me in real life. I just got stumps now. You gotta make sure the control's all the way on the floor or it'll laser disc your shit. So yeah, it's a fucking positive statement coming out of the fucking start of the Raw Dog show. It's going great. I think the metaverse is discriminatory against handicapped people. All right. I think it is. Discriminatory as fuck. Could you know how? All right. So everybody plays a video game, and they want to be someone they're not in real life, right? You know, like get to fantasize about. I don't know. Maybe you play Grand Theft Auto and you fucking go make statements as Andrew Tate or something. I don't know. Whatever you want to live, your goal in life, you can do it in a video game. So could you imagine being handicapped and coming into the metaverse and realizing you still ain't got no fucking legs? Like, what the fuck is this goddamn... This is some fucking Lieutenant Dan shit. This is bullshit right now. Came here and fucking floating around. And it's even more because, like, you're floating in the metaverse, so, like, you have better accessibility to do shit than in real life, so now you're more pissed about it. Like, wish I could float. You ain't got no fucking legs, tie a couple balloons to me and fucking go around the house. Fucking sweet. That's what I want. So, anybody got kids in here? Anybody with children that we're all trying to get away from? Wow, that dude, one of those guys in the back, he like raised his hand and put his head down. He's like, and I should be watching him right now. Like, oh shit. I tried to put my kid to bed before I got online here. Luckily, the wife's up. But we have this routine where we put him into the bed, you lay him down, face first, and we rub his back. And then I found that rubbing his butt helps him go to sleep too. But I'm worried that like one day he's going to be paying some hooker like $50 to rub his butt so he could go to sleep. That's all I'm saying. Like, just worried that they're setting him up on a weird path. Like, it's how we go to sleep, Stacy. Just do the thing. Don't be weird about it. He's going to get a wife someday or something. Just like, rub my ass. I have to go. I have a nap. I have a meeting with the owner of Apple at 3 o'clock. I need this ass rub. Come on. Oh, shit. I feel like everybody, why is it, I don't know if it's the couches or what, but like I'm looking around, it looks like everybody came in for like theater day during like some, school assembly fucking field trip. And they're just like, I don't really want to be here. I'm fucking here, I have to go to class. So fucking having a great time instead. just fucking all over the place. Like there's drinks out front. They give me a Gatorade. And...
last night's level.
It's 92, and one of the students is wearing a winter hat. Yeah.
Yeah, right. One of the chaotic over there.
Russian mama.
All right. Let's see what joke I got for you guys. Hey, did you guys know what's the... All right, I think you've had enough, KK. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Did you guys know what starts... Jesus Christ. You guys know what
Break out the
starts
gun.
the most fires? Yeah, I'm about to. Do you guys know what starts the most fires in the world? Can you guys guess?
Gender reveals.
Lightning.
No, fires, guys. Come on.
Lightning.
Use your head. It's fires. It's just fires.
Matches.
You guys want to hear a fart joke? No, you don't, because it fucking stinks, okay?
Your kids
We're not going to do that.
That was...
Oh, a gender reveal with kids matches? I don't know.
Kids matches? Oh,
You
he
know,
burns their
matches for
hands a
kids.
little bit. Kids matches. Doesn't hurt as much when they burn down
You
the
got the H
house.
setting wrong
They're
on your
cute.
Tinder
They
They
look
come
like
with the
rainbow
Fisher Price
fire.
grill.
Little baby hands.
Fisher Price
God.
fire
Like a
pit.
sprinkler.
What's up, Chunky Death?
Fisher Price fire
Sparkler.
What's up, Chunky Death? Chunky Death, quick. What do you want? What?
Question for the
Quick.
audience.
Quick.
It's a question for the audience.
All right,
Budweiser
audience,
question.
hey, let's everybody chill out. Come on.
I'm expecting
One of the
to hear
rules.
the men say yes more than the women. Who in the room has tried to start their farts on fire? Who's tried to light their farts on fire? Like as a kid, someone says, you're like, that's not going to work. Who actually has burned? Who's burned their butt?
All right, guys.
Queen Bee?
All right, let's try it. Let's
Queen
try.
Bee?
All right, everybody. All right,
you
audience,
did,
calm the fuck down.
Tell the truth. You look like you tried it before.
I will pay
All right,
so
everybody,
much
chill
money
out.
for that footage.
So anybody, before I get to your first comedian on stage, anybody checked out the VR porn in here? Anybody checked it out?
Looking at it.
I am not VR
Damn,
porn. You're
Kelsey.
going to be sadly mistaken.
I'm stroking it right now. What do you mean?
Yeah, keep talking to that me.
Jesus Christ!
Oh God. There's
Oh,
more
yeah, you
than
kept
one
getting
of
phone
us in this
calls.
room. Now pipe down.
Oh my God!
You're breaking my concentration.
All right, everyone, chill out.
I thought it smelled
So-
like foreskin.
Oh my fucking
No, that's
God.
just my parts.
It's because I took an Adderall earlier.
Like I said.
Hey, can we all respect the rules of the land here? Let's chill out.
We got a lot of shows.
I'm asking you guys questions. You guys, I know. We just got here. You guys can't even be antsy yet. Fucking smoke your weed, bong it up, fucking have a fucking
Already
drink,
have
fucking relax. Take your shrooms. There you go. Hour from now, when we get our headliner on stage, you'll be fucking losing your shit. You'll be like, it's too real. Metaverse is real. Spiders. Then you just run face first into a fucking TV. Like every VR video. And I'm going to see it on TikTok tomorrow. Guy takes shrooms, goes to the metaverse, comedy show, freaks out, breaks my
What-
TV, and now
Where
I'm
did
pissed.
this happen? You said the Hannah Montana after party on Metaverse.
All right. So the VR porn, I was checking it out. I don't really like the VR porn too much. It's not interactive for one. I think it should be interactive.
There's
All you can do is just like look at it happen. You know, like you almost feel like I don't know. I'm just not into it. My ADHD gets in the fucking way
When are you
too. It's
leaving
like,
your
hey,
house,
that
Patrick?
ottoman doesn't go with that bookcase, and then I'm like, what the fuck are they watching on TV? Is that Fox News? Why are they watching Fox News on TV? I don't know. And you can't slap your dick in their face. It doesn't come sprinkles or fucking color you want to make it. I don't know. I just feel like so much more that can be done. And if anyone ever comes and hangs out with me in real life, don't touch my controllers. So I'll say it once.
Oh God.
All right, you guys ready for your first comedian?
Raw Dog Comedy Club.
Are they ready for you guys? Geez, I fucking don't like that start of an attitude right there. You ready for us? Because we're going balls out. All right, you ready, Tony?
What's up, Tony?
Yes, sir. All right, we're gonna bring your first comedian hit the stage right now. He does comedy in the metaverse and in real life. His name is Tony Loud,
What just happened?
and he is soft spoken. I'm just kidding. Tony Loud, come on up, bud. Give it up for Tony Loud. Don't clap too hard. Those controls are 170.
Give it up for Tony Loud.
What's goody? What's goody? Hold on. Yo, how you doing? How's everybody doing tonight? My name's Tony Loud.
Show that Badusi.
Yes. No, I'm not trying to show that Padisi. I'm sorry, you got the wrong show, sir. I believe that's the next world.
I'm playing.
That's virtual world. That's a vertical world. That's not horizon world. That's a whole different segment. But yeah, yo, I tell you right now, dead ass on some real life shit. I'm outside of a comedy show, inside my car, in a comedy show right now. This shit, we want to talk about meta. That's the most meta shit. Like, I'm in my vehicle right now. I can't even celebrate because I'm hitting the roof of my. You hear that roof sound? That's my car. Look, hold up. You wanna hear? Hold up. Shh, everybody. Shh.
Hit the horn.
Ooh, yeah, I hit the. You heard it just turn on. You heard it just turn on. That's the dedication we on tonight. All right, I want to let you know it's a Friday fucking night in Jersey City, 10 minutes away from the best city in the world, New York City. So this is the love that I have for y'all. Thank y'all for having me. It's Saturday. What day is it? It's Saturday.
Saturday.
Oh shit! I love y'all. This is how fucked up my shit is. This is how fucked up the calendar is. This is how fucked up my shit is. I don't even know what day it is. What is it? It just turned October 1st, no?
October 1st. Yeah.
Yo, October 1st. This shit right here. This is holiday preseason for us Puerto Ricans right here. This is what? This is where we start busting out the new empanada recipes. You know, we start trying our little coquito mixes. We're gonna start selling for the holidays. These are vital times right now for holiday seasons. Any Puerto Ricans in the room? Where my Puerto Ricans at?
I'm Portuguese.
Hold up!
It's almost
Hold up!
Portuguese.
He said he not Puerto Rican. He Portuguese. All right, thank you.
Portuguese.
That's fine.
That's cool.
I appreciate that, Budweiser. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the recognition.
Yeah. So what? Are you in the States or are you in Portugal right now?
Yes, I am in the States. My grandmother come from Cape Verde, which is off the coast.
Oh shit! Well, bet. Where are you from in the States? Because your avatar got overalls. I feel like
Northeast Ohio.
Oh shit! You see, I knew there was a corn shucking motherfucker in you when I saw those. Once I saw those overalls,
Corn shucking and hay chucking.
Hey, Chuck.
What? I knew Budweiser. Look, I appreciate you, brother. Listen,
Meet me out back. I'll give you some good weed and some moonshine.
yo, I'm gonna hold you to that. Don't talk to me so nicely like that.
All right.
Listen, I lost my drug deal in the fucking pandemic. You know how hard it is to lose a drug deal in the pandemic?
yeah, so they can trust.
Yes,
give you the real
exactly. That shit is a referral business. But you know, Puerto Ricans, we always have a fucking cousin that knows somebody.
That cousin who knows a cousin that knows another cousin.
Exactly. So you know that old line. He said, "Yo, here's the number. He'll be expecting your call." I said, "Wonderful." I call the number. As soon as I call the number, he's like, "Text me." I text him. As soon as I text him, he's like, "Send the Zoom link." I'm like, "This is a lot. This is a lot." You know, first of all, I just need an eighth. This is a lot. You know, my apartment isn't even Zoom ready. You know, I got to move books and shit behind me. Make sure I'm studious. You can't just be popping up no fucking random ass Zoom link. That's like an unsolicited dick pic. I don't need that in my life. So I hit the link, but I don't turn on the video. and I just see like a 1990s movie villain shadow. And all I hear is, "We now have your IP address. If there's any funny business, we can track you." And I'm just like, this is a lot. This is a lot. I just need an eighth. This is a lot. So I turned on my video and I let him know. I was just like, I am high enough. And I just closed the laptop. Because it's bad enough Big Brother looking after me. I don't need Big Worm looking after me neither. I just need an eighth, y'all.
Better have that money Friday.
Exactly. Listen, you already know.
Yeah, the brick weed, you know what I'm saying?
Hold up. What the fuck? Oh, Jay, you did not tell me we were gonna have a celebrity T-Pain in the house.
That's right, motherfuckers.
Yo, I feel so honored. T-Pain, you look great in your white skin. I want to let you know that right now. Never look better. Never look better. I like you exchange the dreadlocks for just some long brunette shit. I'm feeling it. And you got the handlebar mustache. Like, you killing it, T. That stripper did you right. Whatever stripper you fell in love with, did you right, brother. Well, thank you, Hank. Appreciate you, Hank. Where you from, Hank?
I'm from a van down by the river, you know what I'm saying?
Everything that Hank says sounds like a song. That's the thing. Everything that you say, Hank, sounds like you're about to go platinum.
Dog, I am. I'm fixing to go platinum right now. You know what I'm saying? Come follow me on MySpace.
What's that?
The studio out of a 1976 Chevy Ventura.
Oh my god! What fucking room is this? This is a crazy dating site that we're in. This is wild. Yeah, now you know. Fucking. Let's see. We're getting into spooky season and spookies. Anybody believe in that brujeria shit? Ghosts? Nobody? Every motherfucker in here with a headset, nobody believes in ghosts. Meanwhile, a couple of y'all sleep with your night lights on.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid.
Look, he's not afraid. Look, it went from I don't believe to now I'm not afraid. You see? Listen, this is only going to work if we're real with each other and we express our true feelings.
Bottle mine, so.
This is how it's going to work. I don't know.
I believe.
Okay, what if
I
I
don't
just
know.
say yes?
It's the fix out for me.
No, it doesn't help me out at all. Y'all scared of a ghost. Y'all scared of ghosts. I ain't going to even touch it.
Yes.
Jay, I know you believe in it. You shadow monsters should be following your ass.
I believed it before I saw it. And then they were like, "You ever seen a shadow person?" I was like, "Blah blah blah." And I was like, "Fuck you! Why didn't you know that?"
You see, I'm staying away from the drug you're doing. But we're.
I believe in ghosts. My ex-wife haunts me.
I'm fucking done, Jay. I'm done.
No
Y'all crazy.
shrooms for you.
Look at my face.
All right. Now let me start making my way out of here. Y'all been great, but I'll leave y'all with something.
Your porn.
My porn? What's my porn? Like my preference?
Keep your horn. Put your Instagram up.
Oh, beat my horn. Oh shit, I forgot I was in the car for a second. Yo, you right. Hold up. Hold on. Look. Hold on. Let me just make sure there's no cops nearby. Hold on.
Burnout, man.
You know the gun attachment.
Yo, I'll be the first one to ever donut in meta in real world. That be some Guinness World Record shit. Y'all better get Guinness on the line.
He's trying to kill us.
Girl, move the camera.
There's kids in the back.
This look, this fucking whole this whole comedy show is just a ruse, so you knew where I was at 9:15 to 9:30 tonight.
Sure you were.
What are you talking, Tony? What are you talking about? He was at the Raw Dog Comedy Club. I saw him there myself.
Exactly. I was. This is the ill alibi.
Yeah, man.
Stand-up
Do a
comedian
front wheel
dies in
drive
car accident
burnout.
on the stage. Poor man only had 2 days left to retire.
That is actually hilarious. And on that note, I might as well just leave on the fucking peak of somebody else's joke. Yo, I'm Tony Loud. I do this in the real world. Look me up on Instagram. Look me up on YouTube. Y'all wanted the horn?
With your hands up.
That's my
Yes,
horn.
please.
I speak to y'all. Thank y'all so much. Yo, Jay, thank you.
Everybody give it up for Tony Loud.
Woo!
Give it up for Tony Loud, everybody. Give it up for him. Give it up for him.
Thank
He
you.
came up
Thank
here
you.
and handled a very crazy fucking
My
crowd.
Halloween costume.
Hey.
I'm Aaron for the month.
Yeah, I see
All right.
that.
Aaron for the month. Oh, good. So the Soapstone is here. All right. Aaron is in the house. It's not comically correct, Aaron. He would have
smells like
tips.
Asian on it.
So that's right. I'm fat. I can say that, guys. It's okay. So yeah, Tony Loud came up here and did his thing, and you guys yelled and screamed at him. So I'm sure the other professional comedians on stage will enjoy the shit out of that. I know Drew just got back from doing comedy on cruises. That's going to be your headliner. So he's probably used to people that have had way too much buffet and too much alcohol. So I think you guys are a good crowd. So I think he will just be like, yeah, this is just like when I was doing the cruise. People were yelling and screaming shit in the audience.
See you next month.
I'll be back tomorrow night after your buffet. All right.
Yeah, you gotta work
shit.
those crowds.
For 50
Oh my God.
days straight. Just
Like I wanna shoot somebody. I do. I'm just throwing it out there. I just wanna fucking I do. I just haven't figured out who yet.
Is that a gun?
So it is a gun, Howling VR, and it puts you on the roof if you don't shut the fuck up. And then everyone can laugh at you falling for infinity until you realize your headset's broken.
That guy from
So.
Fleetwood Mac didn't even see he's standing behind him when he was down by the river over there with the gun. in
Yeah,
his
fucking
hand.
A. Let's see. I guess I should probably off on a joke. So I used to be in the military. I used to be in the Army. And
Thank
I
you.
remember one time we were in Iraq and we thought we were coming home 2 weeks early and we were fucking pumped. And then we found out it was a rumor and we were staying exactly a year on the dot. Now, when something like that happens in the military, they call it getting fucked by the big green weenie because that's the Army. All right. That's what it was called back then. But they changed. They've changed it twice since then. Once when Trump was in office. Now they call it. They were calling it getting Trumped in the rump. So now that Joe Biden's in office, though, they call it getting the old sleepy pee-pee. You know what I mean? Yeah, Cosby died at the end, like kept it clean, but also the rapes. Are you guys ready for your next comedian?
Like, that's
This
enough.
is the Raw Dog.
He
What do
makes
you
a hard
expect?
drink.
All right.
He makes a good one. Oh God.
This next comedian I met through Facebook, just like I meet most of these comedians. He sent me a reel that I watched 30 seconds of, and I said, you know what, this guy's amazing. And then I got back to watching VR porn. So everybody give it up for Mr. J. August. Come on up. Jay.
All right. Woo!
Whoops. Whoa.
All right.
Fucking
Thank you,
driving.
man. Can I start calling you Jay like every time Tony did? And I'm like looking around like, what the fuck did I do? Because it's like drawing your name, Josh up there. But no, you're going to keep calling him Jay. That's all right. Fuck with me. I don't know. I'm not this is my first time here at Raw Dog, and apparently just on the name of it, I guess I'm supposed to be cursing a lot. It's not really my thing. I'll give it a fucking chance. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, I have very, you know, I do like the fact that everybody's like, oh, talking about, bitching about this, or Tony's like, you know, letting us all hear that his keys are still in his car and the door's open. You know, I don't know what the hell he was waiting for. And then they all get to the end. They're like, all right, let me end this with a joke. What the fuck are you here for then? Like, what? Like, even Josh did that right there. He's like, all right, I guess I should finish this on a joke. Like, you've been up there for 5 fucking minutes. Just now you gotta think of a joke. Come on. You guys, this is what we do. This, and obviously, you're gonna get better things out of your headliner because he was just on a cruise ship. And if you don't have any jokes, they throw you the fuck off. Sometimes at port, sometimes just fucking whenever. Unfortunately, a lot of my jokes are about physics. So let's start by saying I'd like to thank you all for making time to be here tonight. According to the physicists, making time is theoretically impossible.
Oh.
So I appreciate the trouble you all must have gone through. Yeah, I told you they're physics-based jokes. That's all right. No. My name is Jay August, which is oh, don't worry, it ain't gonna get worse. Like,
It's gonna get worse.
I don't have foul language. I have mentally offensive language. For example, my name is Jay August, which is a case of nominative determinism. Nominative determinism when you are named after what you are. So my last name is August because I am very sweaty and uncomfortable. And people are pretty much sick of me about halfway through.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And hey, it can work. Just Tony fucking Loud. He was pretty goddamn loud. And I'm getting some feedback here, but I can live with that because I only listen to myself anyway. So anyway, I'm a stand-up comic. I do this for attention. Specifically, I need everyone's attention right up here because I don't have any of my own. I have, in fact, a deficit of attention. And they tell me some sort of disorder. And it's not even like that kind of fun neurodivergent shit where, you people think that you're just like overcoming any sort of great adversity. Most people just think I'm just lazy. It's just a matter of willpower. But I mean, this is probably the longest I've been able to stay on focus since, Santa Fe, New Mexico, they have an indoor soccer team. They're called the Santa Fe Aardvarks. They play in Aardvark Stadium. They wanted an Aardvark statue outside of Aardvark Stadium, so they hired a sculptor to sculpt them this Aardvark statue. And he subsequently hired a model named Fritz von Aardvark. Now, Fritz was German, had never worked in the American Southwest before. He was unaccustomed to the temperature, the humidity, the altitude, none of it. Absolutely miserable. Every day out there sweating while he worked. Sweating, miserable every single day. And the local reporter said, "So, how do you like the job?" And he said, "It is Aardvark." This is my fucking head full time. Okay, I can't help it. I can only apologize for it. And honestly, look, I got some problems with my focus, my distractibility. I don't want to make anybody waste anybody's time. I got this shit on lockdown. I have my wife who has just absolutely crippling OCD, and loves me despite the fact that I am fairly asymmetrical. She takes all my comedy and she just shrinks it down into like these little nuggets of comedy that are so short that even I can get through them without getting lost. So we're going to focus on that, and let's get started because much like Jeffrey Epstein, my dreams aren't going to kill themselves.
Wow. Ouch.
So let's start with my grandfather was a Swedish fisherman, and it is still my favorite candy. I really do have ADD, which stands for attention deficit disorder, and I also have CRS, which stands for can't remember shit. And then I've recently been told that I have ARD, which stands for acronyms are hard.
Yeah.
I went on a scavenger hunt last weekend. I killed 3 vultures and a coyote. These are short. These are tested. If you don't laugh, that's on you. Anybody who says same shit, different day needs more fiber in their diet.
This is true. It's true. It's so true.
I got I ain't got little legs in here, but out in the real world, I got this electric ankle bracelet on, and it's not like I'm under house arrest or anything. I just been using my Fitbit to track my restless leg syndrome. And according to the app, I slept 13 miles last night.
I slept 13 miles last night.
That's a lot of miles.
It's a serious medical disorder.
Some
I was driving the other day. I
serious
passed the store, had a big sign in the window said "local honey for sale." So I stopped and went in. Wasn't what I thought.
Where is she?
Exactly.
Oh.
Oh yeah. So I'm a Cancer. Not astrologically. I just grow at an uncontrolled rate and ruin people's lives.
Ouch.
What's the difference between a cookie and a cracker?
I'd date a cracker.
A cookie doesn't complain about critical race theory.
Oh gosh. Oh my God.
Wow, you pulled that out of the comedy sack.
One. Yes.
Right out of the comedy sack.
Speaking of crackers, because I'm all about that transition game, I'm learning Braille. I'm learning to read Braille because I'm pretty sure that when you read Braille, every saltine becomes a fortune cookie. Actually, I just got back from performing in the UK, and they don't have saltines there, so that joke died a fucking death.
Oh.
Apparently, this is great. Just standing there, like that is the wrong time to learn that they don't have saltines. But apparently, they told me if I use Jacob's cream crackers, the joke still works. So the other dates I did that, and I'm just pissed off because Jacob's cream crackers is just way funnier a phrase. But no, I was at the Edinburgh Fringe Festivals. Anybody ever heard of that? Edinburgh Fringe, Scotland. Biggest alt comedy festival in the world. Every August, all August long, thousands of shows, millions of people. They all come to see live comedy. I cannot recommend it enough as a fan of live comedy, as a performer. It's a great way to go and lose like thousands of dollars. Because when you go there, basically what you have to do is you have to shill your own shows. You go there like going around, you're handing out flyers, and you're trying to entice people to come to your show. So you're walking around, bothering people. They're just like, I don't know, trying to eat dinner at like some sidewalk cafe, or just walking down the street. You're kind of rolling up to them like some sort of deranged Jehovah's Witness. And you're like, there are many gods. I mean, there are many comedy shows out there, but ours is the one that has the one true laughs. And and people are fairly polite, and they still don't come to the show. But while I'm out there trying to shill to get people to come to my show, there's all the buildings in Edinburgh are just antique buildings. Like this is like this 400-year-old building that I think it used to be like the Treasury or like the National Bank. I'm pretty sure now it's like a McGonagall's House of Plaid. But they've got these big nets around it to keep the pigeons from getting in. So a pigeon with a good sense of irony was stuck inside the net. And so everybody, all the audience, all the prospective audience are watching this pigeon up stuck in this net. And everyone else, so you got all these street performers that are basically playing for tips. They got their guitar cases or whatever open in front. They're playing music, hoping that people throw them some change. All these magicians, all these other street performers, everybody else trying to sell their things. And everybody's watching this goddamn pigeon up stuck in a building. And that by itself was annoying, but it's a fucking pigeon. So what do you get? Now you got the Edinburgh Fire Department. They're rolling up in a ladder truck. They're bringing a ladder truck to do what is probably the least New York thing I've ever seen. Like, I'm from the New York area. If there was a pigeon caught if there was a toddler caught in a net in New York, it'd be like, he got himself in, he can get himself out.
Yeah, he can't get himself.
Maybe next time he'll make better decisions. The closest thing to helping you'll see is like, hey, if you pull really hard on the other side of the net, maybe it'll pop out of some of the holes. But so nobody's getting any business, nobody's getting any audience. They're all bitching and moaning. I did the only thing I could think of is I grabbed the guitar case, I threw it over in front of the fire truck. So thank you everybody for coming. I hope you enjoyed the pigeon rescue show. I made $160, which I had to split with the guy who I stole the guitar case from, who was pretty friendly about it actually. But it was a great time was had by all, as far as I know. Speaking of non sequiturs, again with my transition game, I used to sell defective boomerangs. We had a very strict no return policy.
I bought a defective boomerang once.
Did it come back?
Is there an end to that
you?
story? Because I'm
No, that's what's wrong with him.
No, so I bought it off.
He
I bought it off
missed.
this dude in an alley in New York City, and he was like, "Yeah, dude, I got these best boomerangs and this, that, and the other." And I took it home and I threw it around, and it never came back to me. So I did some
Yes, it
research on it and found out it was just a stick. And I went and found that guy, and I was like, "Dude, your boomerang works awesome." And he's like, "What, for real?" And I was like, "Yeah, you want me to show you?" And he's like, "Yeah." So I threw it, and I hit him right in the face with it. And I ran around.
So it actually did come back to him.
Tried to throw it back at me, and I caught it. And I was like, "See, look, it came back to me." He was madder than a motherfucker.
Oh, fuck.
That's not.
I love the construction there. I actually really like
boomerang.
I kind of like that
Yeah,
better
that was
than my joke.
amazing.
Yeah,
was
it took longer to get there, but I like where he got.
And hit that bitch.
Hey, I like
Sometimes it's better
original.
to be longer.
You didn't answer
All
my
right.
snaps.
I'm gonna put a trigger warning on that one. All right.
I'm not
The
been
fuck
horrible
on,
up to
man.
today.
No
All
jokes.
right, audience, calm it down,
Just watch
audience.
them all.
Jokes.
Chill out.
Jokes
Listen
need
to
to
Mr.
be.
August
Jokes
on
can't be
the
that
stage.
long. I got a hard rule about jokes that they got to be 26 words or less. Whether I get to the punchline or
That's 26 words right there.
Yep, that's it. You're done.
there we go.
There we go. We've evolved as an audience.
Yes. Josh is talking about putting his child to bed, which is a better phrasing than he said before. Told me he had to put his kid to sleep. Yeah, I'll be logging on after I put my child to sleep. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good to have kids. It's important to have kids
Pull up a seat.
after your real dreams have died.
That happened a long time ago, damn it.
Was that 26
So
words?
this morning I was going to have a waffle for breakfast, but then I decided against it. And then I said, maybe I will have a waffle. And then I changed my mind again. So I guess I had a waffle. Dense language-based jokes. That's what I do. I planted a bonsai tree in my front yard.
No.
Makes my house look huge. I stopped by the store the other day. I called my wife up, said, "Hey, honey, while I'm at the store, can I get you anything?" She was having a bad day. She said, "I don't care as long as it's cold and alcoholic." She was not happy when I pulled up with her mother in the car.
Oh,
Fuck.
ow.
I know somebody like that.
Prickly.
Actually, she was driving her father the other day. He doesn't drive anymore, so she has to drive him around. And she was actually pretty happy. It was the first time she ever had her father in the car. That he didn't mess with the seat controls, didn't mess with the AC, didn't change the radio, didn't complain about her driving, nothing. Not a single complaint the whole time. She says he has really calmed down since the cremation.
Boom.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry, I'm a little fucked up. Got some legalized marijuana going on here, so I'm a little fucked up.
I mean, how fucked up is fucked
Woo!
up?
Yes.
Well, I got the headset on, so I'm not that bad because I can still feel my fingers. That's what I'm saying. I'm happy. I'm glad we got legal.
It's that small. Damn.
That's all right. I got some shrooms today.
It's adequate size.
I told, hey, eat half the bag. And I was like, well, let's just try microdose. And I ate 2 little stems of it, and I was fucking almost rolling. I was like, damn, I'm glad I didn't eat half of that.
You're tripping, bro.
Yep. No, it
The,
was earlier.
So my
No, you should
so I do apologize somewhat for the wordiness of some of the things that I do. I do come across it honestly. My father has a PhD in English, and so growing up, I got corrected all the time. He loved nothing more than to correct me, And like right now, we're fighting over whether or not you pronounce the letter T in the word often. Is it often or often? And he's certain that he's right. I just think he's being a massive cunt.
That's my favorite word. Yes, I love that word.
But
Thank
the crazy thing is with words like that is that you don't know if your vocabulary is weird until somebody else tells you. It wasn't until I started doing comedy that people told me that I was using big words unnecessarily. But it's just how I was raised. Words like pedantic or curmudgeon or churlish or obsequious. In the home that I was raised, these were fairly ubiquitous.
There goes all my passwords.
Damn it.
But no one's being obtuse because I'm being obtuse, because I failed to deduce it. It's really no use because my prolixity won't ever make me prolific or even prophetic. It just makes me pathetic. I might even be iconic with speech more laconic. At least if I were black, I could be using ebonics. But I end up sounding like a straight ass using too much bombast, like I'm trying to impress a teacher of the honors class. And if you're cross and annoyed at the language employed, I don't blame you, but there's no sense of schadenfreude because my pedantry is just a petty peccadillo because small words hurt, but big words kill, yo. Because I know I'm spastic and pleonastic, and now I'm snapping out the hat trick with a lexicon past the Rubicon, using words that are mostly gone. And you might think I'm self-felicitating, and I might think you're straight player-hating. And if you think any of this is of dubious veracity, here's your chance. Come on up, take the mic, and make an ass of me. But you won't. I know that you're a bit too wary, that I might have the bigger dick. Shinary.
Oh, shit.
Thank you, folks. I've been Jay August.
Jay August needs a beat. Hell yeah, dude.
All right, nice.
All right, everybody give it up for Jay August.
Can we
You're a
borrow your
feature for the
dictionary?
night.
We want to borrow your
That guy
dictionary.
just
I
came
wanna
up
know
here
one
and
thing.
fucking put a couple words through college, more than I have. So
Jay August, I
definitely
have one question.
couldn't fucking get on that.
one question
Everybody
for
give it
Jay
up for Jay August. Wow.
Was the pigeon
Holy
actually
shit.
working
Right at
with
the
the guitar player?
he needs like guitar backup. Chunky Dust's like, I got you, buddy.
That's some funny
I'll play guitar for you when you do this shit. So,
Aw.
oh man. All right, you guys ready for your headliner sets?
Ready for head? Yeah. Headliner.
No, headliner set. Headliner
Left ear's
set.
better than the right.
This man just got off a cruise ship. He was doing comedy all around Jamaica. They loved him so much they put him back on the boat and sent him here. Give it up for the one, the only Drew Marks. Give it up for him, guys.
Yay! Draw mark.
Foul mark.
Did you say draw?
He's not used to touching it.
Yeah.
He just can't get it up. He can't get it up.
He just crapped the mic.
Okay, here we go.
Uh-oh, he's got the boat horn.
All right. First of all, nice to see you all. First thing I got to say is this is not made for people like me who are technologically retarded. Like the whole VR comedy thing. Like maybe if I was 14 and just starting in stand-up. But when you're over 50, this shit is like in danger of killing you. Like just getting into this room. But I'm glad we made it. Let's give it up for Jay August and the host. I feel like the host should do some crystal meth just so he can sound awake.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I'm not endorsing
He's got
crystal
a
meth for
baby.
most people,
He's got
but
a
for him,
baby.
yeah, I think that might be a bonus.
She's right about
Give him
that.
cocaine, but don't let him stay on him too long.
What's that?
So I was trying to keep it quiet for the baby, but yeah, she was
Quiet for the baby.
Give the
I don't
baby
have
some
kids.
crystal meth.
Here's the thing: I don't have kids, but like all my friends have kids, and they take out pictures of their kids, and I feel left out, and I never know what to do. So now, when my friends take out pictures of their kids, I just take out a handful of condoms. I'm like, see these? These are the pictures of the kids I don't have.
And never will. And never will.
Right? But here's the weird thing. Like, I live in LA, and this is absolutely true. The dollar store across the street from where I live sells condoms and home pregnancy tests.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, no.
The dollar store, Anna Soya. I'm sorry. Look, Anna, if you're going, hey, I'm talking. Cowboy, shut the fuck up. Look.
Just saying, make sure you buy 3.
Do I look like fucking
That
Oprah up
first
here?
one might not work.
Really? That's okay. I'll get to you in a minute. I just think if you're going to the dollar store for your family planning needs, You might want to pick up some hangers while you're there.
Oh my fucking god! Oh my! Hold on, right now. I gotta walk out of the room. I'm dead.
Hey,
I'm fucking
that
dead.
joke
Hold
was
on.
for Texas. Okay, she's leaving. All right,
She's
I
going to
offended
get
my
a
first
hanger.
person, and I haven't even done my 20 minutes. Welcome back, Anna Soya. If you thought that is so not going to be the worst joke I do. Now I'm going to warn you. I have a twisted sense of humor. It's not my
Yay.
fault. I get it from my parents. I mean, you know my parents had a weird sense of humor. Just look at my name, Drew Marks. And I got off easy. Brother and sister named Skid and Stretch. I don't know what your background is, but check this out. My father's Jewish. My mother was raised a Jehovah's Witness.
Oh,
That's not easy on a kid, being a little Jehovah's Witness. I didn't know what to do. I just wander the neighborhood knocking on people's doors like, hey, you want to buy a watchtower?
Fuck my leg right now. So
Yeah, because I'm not just giving them one. That would be terrible.
Only if you
Bad
ever
business.
got that fucking. Only if you get that
Go out of
pamphlet.
business,
Can you
yeah.
imagine?
I like that you guys drink enough early in the day to feel like you should just keep talking through the whole show. I appreciate that. No, that's all right. Like, my ex-girlfriend talked a lot. That's why I always look forward to oral sex.
Ba-dum-bum.
No, I'm kidding. No, actually, this is weird but true. My last girlfriend was Filipino, and she was great. She was beautiful. She was intelligent. She was funny, but there was really just one problem in the relationship. And this is totally true. She didn't like to give head. And I tried to work with her. I did. But no matter what I tried, I could not figure out how to make my dick taste like dog.
Oh, yeah.
Really? It's an all Filipino crowd? Is that what's happening here?
Was the dog
Let me tell you
a Cocker
something before you get all judgy. I did that joke on the ship, and you have a ton of Filipino people on cruise ships. So it was the day after I did that joke, and I'm walking up by the buffet area, and a table of 6 older Filipino women were sitting there, and they called me over. I'm like, I think I know where this is going. And they called me up and they listen. We were at your show last night, and we would like to talk to you about one of your jokes. I'm like, okay.
Oh.
You know what they said to me, Anna? We just want you to know we don't care what flavor it is.
God.
Oh shit.
But our favorite is Chihuahua.
Oh my God.
I thought you were going to say
Carnival.
it was Cocker
You were on
Spaniel.
It is Carnival.
bro.
It is absolutely Carnival Cruises.
It's my favorite comedians are on that. They don't mess around.
I love
It's too
working on
bad.
Carnival. It's really fun. Seriously, but there's things I didn't know about the cruise ships. Like, did you know that they have nude cruises? It's true, and they asked me to work on one. I don't think I could do that.
Find me nude cruises.
I don't like. First of all, I have questions. Like, I don't want to be on the ship because I'll assume like every night is fish taco night.
Oh, my God.
I don't want to be in the dining room going, I don't recall seeing escargot on the menu, but there's a definite snail trail on the seat.
Somebody dropped it. Somebody dropped it.
What about roast beef
And how do you even do
sandwiches?
that during the pandemic? It's like, Invictus, listen, you can have your dick out, but wear a mask. Like, it doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean,
A mask and one of those dollar store condoms.
A dollar store condoms. That's right. I'm ready to have fun.
It'll be all lopsided.
I like that you people came prepared with your own
I
jokes.
can't breathe, so I'm just gonna wear a condom. Fuck it.
I'm just
I'm
going to
wearing a
wait. You
condom
guys
right
work it
now.
out. You let me know when it's my turn again.
Oh.
It's your turn, big boy.
Yeah, you make my life easier. I'm just glad the pandemic is over as far as like I can get back to working and being around people.
Hell yeah.
Because I was home alone for 2.5 years. And so, yeah, you
Wasn't
married?
that
You
bad.
got a boyfriend?
Married.
Married. How long you been married?
31 years.
Who did that?
31 years. That's nice. See, so you at least had somebody there. I was alone for 2.5 years. I'm not used to being lonely, Anna. Some nights it got so bad I would shave one leg and drape it over the other one just so it felt like I had a woman.
Oh, man.
I'm older now. You know, it's hard being over 50 because things change. Like, you know your sex life is over when your hand only likes you as a friend.
God.
Like after 50, genitals are like Mesopotamia. I mean, yeah, people know it once existed, but nobody's trying to go there.
Need some tongs.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely physical changes. I can play hacky sack with my own balls.
No.
Oh, that's a bad
No,
vision.
you get your exercise in.
Yep. Yeah, look at him.
The scrotum
On the
is
ships,
truly amazing.
You know what the hardest thing about working on the ships is? I have to do PG shows, like sometimes. And I don't know if you can tell, my act is not generally designed for PG shows. Right? Because there's kids in the audience.
Maybe in the Philippines.
I got brutally heckled by a 7-year-old.
Oh, what?
This kid walked up on stage and said he wanted to do a joke. So I tried to be nice. Like, okay, first word out of his mouth is he cursed. I'm like, no, you can't do that. This is a PG show. He goes, fuck you. Yes, I can. I'm like, no, you can't. And he goes, yeah, I can. I called his mother up to get him. I'm not making this up. The mother walks up on stage. The kid pushes her and kicks her. She turns around and walks back to her seat. The audience is now cursing at the mother. I'm like, well, this is getting out of hand quickly. Right? The audience is ready to kill him. I look at the kid. I'm like, let me tell you something, man. If I had tried that with my mom, you'd have heard a splash sound, and that would have been the last you saw me all week.
Ever.
Right? I said, where are you from? He's like, I live all over the United States, but I'm originally from Mexico. I was like, well, I can see why they gave you to us.
Oh, no.
A woman sitting to the right, an older Hispanic woman, calls me over. She pulls a lace angel out of her purse and goes, I think you need this. I'm like, I appreciate it, but I think I need something stronger. You got like a voodoo doll in that thing? This wasn't a normal kid. This was like a Children of the Corn kind of kid. Malachi. I'm like, this is exactly why abortion needs to be legal and retroactive.
Oh my God.
Retroactive.
Do you know in China what they would do if you had a baby girl?
China.
No.
I'm not making this up. Anybody know? It's true. If you had a baby girl, they would throw it in a well. Which I assume is where the saying, oh well, comes from.
Oh no.
You had a baby girl. Oh well. Is that too dark? John, I feel like that was too dark.
It's the raw dog.
I like dark humor. You know where okay, I started doing comedy in San Francisco, and on Sunday nights after the regular show, they would do something. Is that where you're from, Chunky?
Yep.
Cool
That's
place.
the
you know
Bay
the
Area.
Punchline down in the
Oh, yeah.
Embarcaderos? Okay,
Totally familiar
that's
with
where I
it. Yep.
started. And on Sunday nights, they would do this thing called Walk the Room. And what that was is after the regular show, all the comics would line up along the back wall. And you would step up to the mic and tell the most offensive joke you could come up with to see if you could upset people so much that they would leave. Now, I'm not bragging, but I won several times.
Can imagine.
Do you want to know some of the jokes that won?
Yeah, try
Hell yeah.
Let's hear
Remember
it.
what you
Let's
asked
get
for.
mad.
The first time I won, I walked up and said, okay, I remember the first time my father talked to me about sex. He said, okay, son, that thing we just did?
Oh my God. Ah, man.
I don't feel so good. I do not feel so good right now.
The second time I won, so I'm going down on my grandmother. And all of a sudden there was a loud noise and it startled me, and I jumped up, and that's when I hit my head on the lid of the coffin.
Oh
Men.
I have to move closer. I don't want to miss anything.
It's a very visual show, Chunky.
Chunky, there's a seat right here.
Oh, okay.
Front row, bro.
You're so sweet.
You're welcome.
I get a little
28
jealous
years.
of married people because it's not easy being
28
single.
years.
I'm
Whoop.
single. I live
I
in
didn't hear
LA,
that.
and
That was my
dating's
drink
difficult.
going over.
Anybody else dating?
What's his gun do? What's his gun?
You're dating up there, Android, Canadian Android? Are you up in Canada?
Yeah.
What part?
Toronto.
Toronto, nice place. I like Canada. I do.
Thank you.
One day, you guys will be like a real country, and that'll be cool.
Ouch, ouch.
I'm pulling for you.
Okay.
Oh,
You know what it is? Android, not everybody has a sense of humor, and I realize customs agents have no sense of humor, and it happened when I went
no,
to Canada.
they don't.
The guy stopped me at the border. He's like, anything to declare? I'm like, I'm wearing women's underwear. And the thing is, he checked.
He checked.
We see life, you know.
Yeah. But yeah. On dating, the weird thing about dating is like, you know, when you first start dating someone, that's when you find stuff out about them. I was dating this one girl. I found out she was bi, but not the good one, polar. But there's something to be said for dating a crazy girl. Every guy has gone out with a crazy girl. And there's a reason. You know what it is, Anna?
Good in bed.
The sex is better. The crazier the person, the better the sex. No, I understand. Sammy, I get it. You're sitting there going, yeah, I don't want to fuck Gary Busey. I understand. But it's true. What makes for good sex? Lack of inhibition. Who's got less inhibition than a crazy person?
The crazy people.
Exactly.
My ex-wife.
That's why if you're walking around and you see somebody trying to order pancakes from a mailbox, that's the one you want to fuck.
Yes.
Oh,
I've been saying this for years.
Wow.
Yeah. Ladies, Sammy, if you're single, I encourage you to sleep with a homeless guy, especially if you like to cuddle, because after sex, he's got nowhere to go. Now, my last girlfriend was 20 years younger than me because I don't look my age. It sounds good in theory, but not in practice. We looked at things very differently. Like we went to the sex toy store. We're looking at this sex chair thing. Well, she's looking at it like, I wonder how many positions we can get into. I'm looking at it like, I wonder what kind of back support that thing has. Being a comic, I don't have a filter, so I get in trouble because I don't think before I speak. First time I got in trouble, we were living together and I brought home a puppy and she got mad. She's like, it's me or the dog. I'm like, does the dog look worried?
Oh, God.
And she's like, do you ask your husband a lot of questions? Yeah. You're married too, Sammy? So you like to ask him questions? Yeah, my girlfriend asks me questions all the time. We're laying in bed one day. She goes, do you fantasize about me? I'm like, well, of course. She's like, well, you don't tell me how you see it happening. I want to know. How do you see it happening? I'm like, it's not always the same. Sometimes it's a car crash. Sometimes it's a plane crash. That's why I wish being gay was a choice. If being gay was a choice, I think I'd choose that. Because it's just easier to hang out with dudes. It is. Like, I don't speak woman. Right? Like, if Chunky says to me, hey, look, it's a red truck. You know what he means, Anna? He means, hey, look, it's a red truck. If Sammy says, hey, look, it's a red truck, how am I supposed to know she means you're not meeting my emotional needs? I don't know. Oh. My last girlfriend, her big complaint about me, you know what it was? She's, you know what your problem is? I was like, go ahead, tell me. You're a fixer. I'm like, a fixer? She goes, yeah. Every time there's a problem, all you want to do is fix it.
What?
Yeah, why is that bad? But everyone in this room knows what I did wrong, right? She's like, sometimes I don't want to fix the problem. Sometimes I just want to talk about it. Well, I wanted to be a good boyfriend. I tried.
Me now.
She came to me one day. She's like, my car's having some problems. Can you take it to the mechanic for me? I'm like, of course. So I took it in, and the guy's like, look, the brakes are shot. It needs new brakes. It's going to cost $500. I was like, no problem. Listen, I don't want you to fix it. I just want to talk about it. That's why I say I wish being gay was a choice. Now, look, I'm not talking. Like, I have no experience. I don't know what it would be like to be in a gay relationship. It's two guys, so I assume it's mostly just blowjobs and Marvel movies. I could do that. But now that I'm over 50, I worry about dating. Because you don't know what you're going to get when you get a woman like in my age group, right? Like I wish it was like buying a used car. Like I want to be able to check the vag facts.
Oh my God.
Like just go online and you just see, oh yeah, no, this thing's been wrecked several times.
Oh my God.
I mean, it looks good, but structurally it's unsound.
There's some rust under the chassis.
Right?
Some bats coming out. Some bats.
Yeah, some bats.
Oh my God, you guys are fun. No, who said they just ate mushrooms? Are you still here?
He left.
He left.
Yeah.
Is anybody here from Colorado?
I worked there for like 2 years.
Okay, so you know this is true. Colorado was the first state to legalize marijuana.
Yes.
Yes, which I think is fine. But now Colorado wants to legalize mushrooms, and I think that's a terrible idea. And I'll tell you why. When I was younger, me and my friends did a lot of that stuff. But I haven't done anything like that for 30 years. Well, 6 of my friends came out to LA for like a reunion thing, and we decided to go camping up in Malibu. And my friend Mike came out from Colorado. This is a true story. And we're going camping, and he goes, hey, I brought mushrooms. And we're like, no, absolutely not. We're not doing mushrooms. Nobody's done anything like that for 30 years. That's a terrible idea. So, Scotty, we all did mushrooms. And if you've ever done mushrooms, you know that's probably why this guy left. You get so high, you're like, I can't be around other people, right? So we're like, we're going to go up into the woods and leave the campsite area, which is fine. We did that. But like we noticed about 45 minutes later, my friend Dave is missing. He's wandered off. But we're all too high, so we're like, fuck him. He's on his own. Right?
Oh my God.
A little while later, my phone rings. I pick it up. It's Dave. And all he says is, I see a leprechaun. I'm going to catch it.
Oh, fuck.
And he hangs up.
Colorado.
Like, all right. Forget Dave. Right? Maybe 45 minutes go by. Dave calls back up. He goes, I caught the leprechaun. I've got it tied up in the tent. And hangs up. Well, now my friends are kind of evenly split. Half don't want to go back. The other half really want to see a leprechaun. So we're making our way back to the campsite. All of a sudden, there was a helicopter overhead with a spotlight and a loudspeaker. And they announce that a small autistic child is missing in the woods. And they gave a description. 4'1", red hair, last seen wearing a green sweater.
Jesus.
Yeah, we get back to the campsite, and Dave's got the kid tied up in the tent. And we didn't know what to do. We knew we had to call the cops, but we were scared. So we called the cops. The cops come, and they could tell we were high as hell. But they didn't want to bust us because we may have just saved this kid. We also may have just taken this kid. So the cops keep asking the kid, son, tell us what happened. Kid won't say anything. Cops asking us, hey, tell us what happened. We won't say anything. This went on for a while.
Oh, shit.
Finally, the cop looks at the kid one more time. He's like, it's okay, son. Just tell us what happened. Kid looks at the cop. He's like, I'm a leprechaun. Dave's like, I fucking knew it. I don't get high anymore. I have a hard enough time keeping my shit together. Like I told you, I live in LA. Anybody else live in LA? No, just me.
In a muffler?
Right? I don't live in a muffler. I have a house. Because I'm getting cruise ship money. But
oh gosh,
it's not a big house. It's like a cardboard box, but still.
It's exactly like a room.
There's problems. Like where I live, there's a lot of homeless. I don't know if they have that where you live.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
In Canada, they don't really have
It's
homeless.
certain.
At least not in the winter. They just have ice sculptures. I'm a sensitive guy. So when I see that, it bothers me. Like I saw a guy rummaging around in a dumpster looking for food. I don't like seeing that. So I closed the lid.
Oh my god.
Because Joe, I'm about solutions. Like I don't care what side of the political spectrum you're on. I mean, I'm a liberal, but I don't care if someone's a Republican. I couldn't date a Republican, though. I couldn't do that. Just because I would never knowingly eat something I knew was going to disagree with me. But I will say this. I did not like Trump. I still don't. But I'll tell you why. The reason I don't like Trump is every time he talks, the only thought that goes through my head is there's no way he'd make it through Willy Wonka's chocolate factory unscathed.
No way.
No, he wouldn't. He'd be out in the first scene, like chocolate fountain. Donald, no! It's just, that's it.
The Bride of Dusseldorf.
Yeah. Okay,
Augustus
I guess we have some
Gloop.
conservatives in the crowd.
Wasn't the
I mean,
girl named
and I'm
Veruca
I'm not wholly liberal. Like I kind of think of myself like I've got some of both. Like I say, you know, when I see the homeless, I want to help them. So I guess that's a liberal way of thinking. But at the same time, if we could find a way to
True.
turn the homeless
dropped
into a
the mic.
cheap renewable fuel source. Oh, I dropped the mic.
Cheap renewable.
Cool.
Soylent
Could you
Green
hear
is
that?
made of people.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what I
Goes
say.
again,
It's like
again.
I'm conservative both. I'm
No, you
conservative
dropped it
and
again.
liberal.
You dropped it
what's
again,
that?
buddy.
God
dropped
damn
it
it.
again.
Use the other hand to hit the button.
Just don't turn that sound.
what she
I
said.
was
Use
trying to
the
make
other
this
hand.
box go away,
Yeah,
which is
just leave it alone.
weird because normally I'm trying to
Sidestep
get
it.
a box to come to me, but
Yeah. Mhm.
so, I don't know if you heard that.
A renewable
See, I feel
fuel
like I
source.
ruined
I
my
got
own
it.
joke. You
No,
got
you
it?
didn't. You're fine. Yes, a renewable fuel source.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Silent
See, then
Green.
that's the
Soylent
more
Green.
conservative
Sorry,
way of
crowd's
thinking.
all
But
around.
I'm all for it.
That's all right.
Got a bunch of new people in here. Tonight.
Homeless
That's
into fuel.
part of it.
Yeah.
But homeless
like I would-
people are not like they used to be.
I
They
have
are
a very
much
flexible
more.
set. I can always hit my
they're much more
times.
sophisticated.
There are more
you
homeless now.
They're more homeless, but they have
Usually they're more
screen TV,
chilled out. I don't know what's going on.
The homeless have really changed. Like,
Meth labs.
they got nice haircuts.
They look like you and me.
Yeah, you can almost not. They almost look like real people.
Yeah,
Fucking chunky over here.
Yeah, I want to see what
They're
you guys do with
occupying
it,
some
but
of
I
the
also
finest
don't want to just
freeways
jump in
in
and
the
start
land
slamming the
for
horn
free.
and like ruin what you
They're
might
smart.
be doing. So
They don't
When you
even
talk about
try
like
to
saying
gauge off the
horrible
comic
things
when he's like, all right, I've
on the
done the
cruise
big
ships,
shit, and I can start
they had to send out a memo,
getting in there.
and I'm not bragging,
it's
but
easier
the
live,
memo
but this
was
was
in
fun.
reference to a joke that I
Yeah.
did.
Somebody had a.
They said, you know, we have
somebody tagged
people
something out
from
of mine.
all different nations
The
working
story
on the
went on
ship,
too long,
so
but it was
please
still
don't
funny,
joke
so I
about
was like, fuck it, let him do
the
it.
war in Ukraine.
Oh,
And I felt a little bad because
It's
it's
the
a
internet,
joke
that's
that I
why.
did.
Yes.
Are you ready? I was just saying, it's like being single at my age, it's tough. I'm starting to think the only way I'm really going to get a partner is to get a mail order bride. And it might be the right time. I could get a Ukrainian mail order bride because a lot of them are half off.
God damn.
Too harsh?
No,
Too soon. Did you know this? Do you know what it means if... God damn it! I didn't do anything. Why does that keep happening? Fuck it. Like, I understand I don't have legs, but my hands should work.
Complain to Josh.
And I've never been a veteran. I don't understand. Okay, so
oh my god!
on a cruise. Hey, I love the veterans, but don't ever try and play Twister with them. It's like right hand red. Sorry, Bob. Anyway,
No. Put
and
the
you never,
pin
if you're
back in.
if you're sleeping with a veteran, like I realize you got to be careful what you say. Like, I slept with a girl who had just been in active duty, veteran, And when I came, I yelled, "Fire in the hole!" They don't like that. So on the cruise ships, I was always saying, do you know what it means if there's an upside down pineapple on the door?
Yes.
Swinger. They're swingers. I didn't know that. Yes. But the weird thing is you don't know what's on the other side of the door. You're like, I know I can fuck what's inside. But you got to wait to see what comes out. Like, what if it's one of those old people on the scooter? Now, I'm okay if it's an old person in a walker because she's bent over, she's in the right position, she's not going anywhere fast. I can work with that.
She can't get away.
Yeah, it's like just walk up behind, she's all ready. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I started thinking differently as I've gotten older. Like when I was younger, I used to hate hand jobs. I found it, God damn it. I don't know why that keeps happening. I didn't let go of the button. Fuck. When I was younger, I hated hand jobs. I thought they were insulting. But now that I'm older, once you've dated a woman with Parkinson's, you look at it very differently.
Oh my god.
No, you did. You're going to hell, buddy. just write a thank you note and just
Really?
get on the train. You're going, buddy.
I'm going.
I'll tell you what. My grandmother had Parkinson, and when I was pretty young, I used to steal all the drugs out of her medicine cabinet. And they were pretty good. It was good stuff. Thank you, Nana. God rest in peace.
See, my grandfather was a career Navy guy, and this is actually my greatest. My grandfather, all my life, was my biggest supporter. But like from my earliest memories, he would tell me dirty jokes. So I know that's why I'm a comic. Like when I was 5, he would tell me really dirty jokes, and he would come to my shows in my early days of stand up. And I don't know if anyone else has had to deal with this. This was difficult. Has anyone had a family member that got dementia, Alzheimer's? In the early stages, it was really tough. It's tough, isn't it? Chaotic.
Yeah.
Like, there was a bright side. I could borrow $10 every 15 minutes.
Oh my
Oh my god.
You're going to heaven.
But here's the thing. The weird. So my grandfather had to go into a
being
home
honest.
in Florida, right? And the thing about dementia and Alzheimer's is sometimes as it progresses, they don't know who you are. And sometimes they'll have a brief moment where they remember. So I went to visit him at this home that he was in Florida, and it was family day, and it was this big conference room. And he was all the way on the other side of the room, and there was families with kids and everything. And when I came through the door, all of a sudden for that brief moment, my grandfather remembered who I was and what I did for a living. And it was beautiful, right? It was really touching. And then he yelled out as loud as he could from across the room, "Hey, Drew, what do you call the hair between a 90-year-old woman's tits?" And before I could move, he just yells out, "Her pussy!"
god.
And I felt terrible. I felt terrible, Scotty. Not because he yelled that joke out in front of all the kids. I was fine with that. I just felt bad because I knew I was going to steal that joke and use it.
That intense.
Listen, I got to get out of here, but you guys have been a lot of fun. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I hope you had a fun time tonight. We'll see you again. I enjoyed my time with you. Be good to each other. Good night.
Woo! Thank you, Drew. Awesome.
All right, everybody give it up for Drew Marks. Drew, you got to go off the way you came, man. You got to go the way you came.
I don't understand.
Give it up for Drew Marks, everybody. Give it up for him. Give it up for him. I'm woken up.
Yay.
My kid's crying. I gotta go rub his butt. So
Upset, man.
I want to thank everybody for coming out
Thank
for our
you, man. You
showcase tonight. We do these once a month, usually
Ooh, what
near
are we
the
doing
beginning
here?
or end of the
What
month.
I have no idea.
So I got to book that for
new
November.
one
That was weird, wasn't it?
But if you liked what you saw
did you-
tonight, please feel free to support us
What was
with
that?
the Venmo, Cash App,
I think
PayPal
that's the
links.
ball that Trump touched
and then
with
follow
Saudi
us on
Prince.
Facebook and see what
Oh,
we got
that's
coming
nice.
up for
It's like
I
the
think
Woody
you
Allen
will
movie,
admit-
shows.
Orgasmatron.
And we will be
Oh,
back
yes,
next
it's true.
Friday with the Raw
Can I have
open
it back
mic.
then?
And then next Saturday, we'll be doing a $20 prize open mic. Anybody can get on stage, see if they get a chance to win $20 in real life. So please come back for that. So thanks everybody for coming out. I appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Usually you'd have to pay for this type of entertainment. In the real world here, you just have to yell and scream the entire time they're on stage. and make me pay for it. So I appreciate that for everybody coming out. So yeah, thanks a lot, everybody. I guess everybody goes over to Club of Aces or whatever after this and flies around high and drunk and whatever the fuck they want to do.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I got to go
yeah.
rub my child's butt so he goes to sleep. So that's what I'm doing.
All right.
It's gonna be EDM.
Don't tell the
fucking,
neighbors. Somebody will call the
diaper
cops.
shuffle in there. So. All right, thanks everybody for coming out again. Hope to see you next Friday.
Kids these days, so put it on Facebook.
And the two comics are
Full
over
video.
there. You can take pictures of them out in the lobby, get drinks, whatever.
So the pigeon
hang
was
out
working
and
with the guitar
check
player,
what you're doing up
and
next.
the
so.
dog should have
Thank
been
you,
a cocker
Mr.
spaniel,
Rudda.
not a chihuahua. Cocker spaniel.
That makes sense. Okay. Well, I'm just going.
Raw dog, STIs and STDs. And then you're like,
Oh my god.